Hello, everyone, and welcome again to this episode of Meet the Presenters. Today, I am delighted to be joined by David Cranmer. And you are how did you say it? Accountant by day,
Yep.
hypnotherapist, and Reiki master by night.
Yep.
And you've been
That would be
doing this,
better.
you sound like a superhero, sir. And you've been at this for what, 30 years roughly?
That's correct. I,
Perfect.
I've been working and training as an accountant for well over 30 odd years, since
Okay.
I was about 21, 22.
Wow.
Um, I have had the interest in hypnosis in parallel with that,
Hmm.
but my concentration has been very much on accountancy during the
Hmm.
day and tax and so on, and my training and my work in that field.
Hmm.
I run my own practice.
Yep.
I have a number of clients in different areas,
Yeah.
as an accountant.
Yeah.
Allied to that, I have a small hypnosis thing where I use hypnosis mainly in my work as an accountant, believe it or not.
Okay.
Very useful as a communication and establishing rapport with clients and so on. Helps me break down a lot of barriers. A lot of it I was doing automatically, unconsciously,
Yeah.
believe it or not,
Yeah.
uh, which I can do for some strange reason. And so that's my day really.
Okay.
You know, is me.
So generally what I've been asking people is what brought you to hypnosis, hypnotherapy, this type of world?
Basically, I seen a stage show over 30 years ago
Okay.
where a gentleman by the name of Paul Golden,
Okay.
and he planted the idea that all that memory and getting students up, if you want to do it in your exams and so on, I leave you basically a photographic memory.
All right.
That got me interested in the mind and hypnosis.
Yes.
So ever since then, I've been looking at the mind and hypnosis and what it can do and what can be done with it, you know.
Hmm.
So I've read all the sort of the big names at the time, like Paul Galton, not Paul McKenna, all his stuff and all that kind of stuff. Okay. And there's a few others out there that I've come in touch with, you know,
Yeah.
popular stuff. You
Yeah.
see,
Yeah.
the sort of the popular psychology type of stuff, and then some of the lesser known stuff. As I've gotten into it, I've gotten read more deeper and deeper, and I've done courses and so on. So
Mhm.
I've encountered um, like Freddie Jackham and Carl Smith.
We were
And,
on those together, I think.
sorry,
I think we were on those together. We were on Freddy's one together anyway, weren't we? In Dublin
perhaps.
a couple of years ago, we did
Yeah,
one together. That's right.
yeah. So literally, and then obviously there's the great Mr. Scanlon himself
Yep.
as well. You know,
Hmm.
so I've done training with all of those guys as well as others as well here in Ireland, including one of the other presenters as well, Mr. Cormac Collin,
Yeah. Yeah. Current. Yeah.
him as well. So I've learned all of these different things, you know, and there's aspects of them that I can bring into what I do. As I said, even with my students, with my apprentices and so on, I use hypnosis and language and so on
Mhm.
to help encourage them, train them. It's so very powerful, shall we say?
Big go. Yeah.
Very
No, I could see that. And there's something I want to come on to in a moment. But why should people come and see you is my next question. What's your presentation about now? I was lucky enough and fortunate enough to see you present in one of our get-togethers in Larne as part of the Irish Hypnotherapy community. And that was very, very useful. I'm assuming it's going to be something along the same lines as that, which you're going to be talking about in Dublin next week of all, like how
correct.
on earth next week. But anyway, um, so if you could tell us a little bit about what your presentation is about. Now, what I was going to say there was, you said it was very useful as an accountant, but to use the hypnosis skills that you have. But I'm also thinking that this is even more beneficial from the way my mind works for hypnotherapists to learn what you do from day to day. So
Okay.
if you wouldn't mind just telling us a little bit about what your presentation is about. Don't give everything away, but enough just to let people know. That'd be great.
Well, a central question that has come up with almost every course I've done, someone has put their hands up and say, "What do we charge for what we're doing
Yeah.
when we're doing this?" So the central thing there is pricing.
Mhm.
So that's what this is all about. It's how do you calculate your price, and some of the psychologies and techniques and positionings around pricing, how you present yourself,
Mhm.
and the effect pricing can have.
Yeah.
And in any business, the fundamental is pricing.
Mhm.
If you get that wrong, and suddenly you're in trouble.
Yes.
Okay. And that's essentially the core of it,
Mhm.
pricing.
Yeah.
How do we work out what we're charging?
And that's important because a lot of people, that's something that I remember from your presentation as well, was people don't necessarily take into consideration all the little bits that make up part of what pricing should cover. And
Mhm.
that's just to cover at a base level, not what you earn,
Mm.
you know? And there's a lot of people don't understand that, I'm assuming. So, um, is there anything, I think you were talking about sort of taxation things as well, weren't there?
There was elements of tax, or more to the point, what you can and can't. How do you
Correct.
calculate your tax, and how you basically um what you can include in working out what you have to pay
Yes.
tax. Okay.
Yes.
Now, basically, um, there may be elements of that I have to consult with John, because some of the stuff I would have spoken and learned
Mhm.
wouldn't necessarily apply to everyone,
No,
because
I
we've
understand that. I understand that.
got about, I think I understand we've got about 18 different nationalities going to this conference,
Yep.
18 different countries.
Yep.
So there's no way do I know the laws and rules and taxation in 18 different
No.
countries. I
No.
just about know the Republic of Ireland, and I
I
know a
would say
bit
just
about the
about
UK.
is a very much self-deprecating way of looking at it, David. But
Yeah.
go on.
Okay, just about, right? Um, so again, I'm not even going to attempt to try and explain American or
No, no,
Belgian or nothing like that.
no. But I'm
But,
sure the principles are
but
the same
yeah,
for most countries,
certainly,
really.
certainly some of the principles will be the same. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So in a nutshell, that's what we're looking at. And I think it's important for people who are watching this who are maybe hypnotherapists in business maybe a little while or just starting out. There are things here that would be very beneficial to help you hit the ball or sorry, hit the ground running and keep going and keep the ball going for a
Yeah,
long, long time.
yeah.
And that's something that a lot of people maybe are uncertain of. If I think about, what people I hear of charging and you're going, how do you even keep the lights on? You know?
Yes.
And that's the thing. I think there's a lot of people from a therapist standpoint, a therapist mindset. Um, there's almost like oh, I can't charge that. You know, well, you can. You just have to know why. I think that's the basis. Would I be right in
Again,
saying that?
well, again, Andy, I have to stop you there and
Go for
say
it.
people need to listen to the presentation, because there's
Yes.
aspects on that is actually going to be addressed
Yeah.
as to why we should do that.
Yeah.
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 And believe me, it's aspects even as a professional accountant in charging my accountancy services,
Hmm.
I have issues with.
Yeah.
And it's only recently when I started to look into this in a more deeper level, where another other accountants have been doing stuff with me, okay,
Hmm.
where we're looking at this, and we realize how fundamental price is, whether it's accountancy or hypnosis or anything.
Hmm.
It's the bedrock of everything.
Yeah.
Without getting the price right, we can't meet our costs, we can't pay our people, and I oh, I'm starting to go off.
It's fine. It's fine.
We'll save it for Friday,
Oh,
basically.
that'll be good. And it is only a matter of days away. It's
Yeah,
crazy. But
yeah,
obviously, you and I have been at all the Irish Hypnotherapy conferences from
we
from
have
day
indeed.
one. And what I would say to people is this: I always ask people from the presenter's point of view who have also been attendees at conferences, here and there. What would you say to someone would be the benefit for them attending if they were, for instance, a little undecided as to whether to come or not? What would you say the benefit of attending would be for someone like that?
The biggest one is connection
Yeah.
by a country mile. Up to the first one, said, was it 4 years ago now? I think it was.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I was on my own, didn't know too many. I knew quite a few people who I trained with and so on. And there's one or two other presenters actually that I would have trained with and know.
Yeah.
Outside of that circle, I didn't know too many.
Mhm.
I went to the first one, met a few more, and then when I got to the second one, it just exploded for me.
Yeah.
The various people and the sense of community and connection that you get
Yeah.
through everyone.
Mhm.
It's really, really powerful. It's, it's I'd say it's a fair comment to say that you need to experience it to believe it.
That's fair.
You absolutely need to experience that to believe it.
Mhm.
Okay. And I mean, in terms of it's just grown and grown now. I think it's one of the biggest in the world now, the conferences.
It's just about the second biggest. It's nearly the biggest in Europe.
Yeah,
It's neck and neck, shall we
neck
say?
and neck. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. That's what I thought.
Hmm.
Okay,
Hmm.
so I mean, it's an amazing development in the 4 years to get to that stage, number
Yeah,
one.
really is.
And as I said, the sense of connection and community that's there, you really have to experience it to believe it.
Mhm.
And this year, John he's put together some. It's now a 3-day one this year,
Mhm.
number one, and the number of events and things that he has built around it.
Mhm.
Like we've got Sarah Jane with the show on the Friday night, and
Mhm.
then we've Paul Draper on the Saturday, and then there's the sense of the Irish twist of the
Yes.
Friday night with the Irish music,
Yeah.
you know, coming to it as well.
Yep.
And there's all other little things as well that'll be there. It's in the one location, one central place.
Hmm.
It's a very central place. Everybody really under the one roof,
Hmm.
basically for the
Yep.
3 4 days. Um, that's there, and it'll be like a little. It'll be a hypnotic village
A
in the hotel.
hypnotic village, Dave. That is the best description. That's fantastic. It is because there's going to be a lot of like-minded people in the same place, and you can. I think what you would say is you would probably agree, not rather than say, but what you agree with is whenever you're in an environment with that is more corporate, perhaps, or more business orientated,
Mm.
it's nice to be in a place where you can talk with people at a level that they understand. Because if
Yeah,
you talk to people, I have friends that I talk to who don't know what anything is that I talk about, where you can go into different, you can just let loose
yeah,
with like-minded people.
yeah.
And I think that's the thing that is going to be important. So yeah, but look, it's very, very soon around the corner. And I'm looking
Oh,
forward to your presentation again. As I say, I saw you and Lauren. It's a slightly um, different presentation, but the guts and bones are the same. And
the guts and bones will be the same, and it has been polished. It is being polished literally as we speak.
I know I interrupted you. I'm sorry.
You did.
But no, I know
Yeah.
you're a busy man and I know you've stuff on. So I'm going to let you go. But David, I look forward to seeing you in a matter of days. And I would encourage everyone to
Thank
go
you.
and see you because what you're talking about is important.
Okay. Thank you, Andy.
All right. Have a good day, sir. And I
Thank
will
you.
see you soon.
See you soon.
Thanks now. See ya. Bye.
Bye.